With the grace of a gazelle, I'm back. Good morning.
7:48 in the morning. Freezing cold. Well, no, it's not freezing.
You've been a drama queen.
No. It's chilly, but not
Yeah.
freezing cold. I forgot to bring the electric heater today, but we've got another one. Busy day for us today. I've taken the day off work. It's Friday, and we're going to tackle the garden outside.
No, the front.
The front.
Sorry,
Yeah, the front. We've had lots of feedback from subscribers later on when we have our morning coffee break or morning tea break along with sausage roll. We will just mention a few names.
Yeah.
But we'll be cleaning up the front yard there, breaking up some concrete and putting in making the start towards a French drain.
Yeah.
And making the front of the house look at least as nice as next door. It looks a little bit scruffy and unloved at the moment.
Oh, it definitely does.
So that's the job for the day. It's supposed to be a good day today in England,
Definitely.
weather-wise.
Full sun today.
So let's wait and see.
Yeah. What else has happened this week?
Lots has happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
When we decided to tackle the job, we thought it'd be nice and easy. We thought it'd be just pull some chipping away and start digging. We pulled the chipping away.
We thought maybe flagstones, didn't we? We thought, oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Hope dies last.
Yeah.
But when we took it away, we found a big slab of concrete. So I thought, oh no, that's yet another job. But luckily, you can see
Father Christmas came late.
He
can't lift the thing.
our new tool here.
He's pretending to lift it, but you can't.
Yeah. When we mentioned to people that we were looking at setting up things like GoFundMe. No, not GoFundMe. I need another coffee.
Honestly.
Like buy me a coffee. We didn't think for 1 minute that people would actually pay money because they like to watch us. Thankfully they did.
Oh yeah. And
with the kind donations that we've received from the Buy Me a Coffee, that covered the cost of this tool. It cost about £160, and this should do the job. It should go from taking the job from being a couple of days work with a small hammer drill to hopefully
yeah
2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
One of the things we've noticed with this house is a lot of it is extremely well built, and it's typically the areas that you don't need to be well built that are well built.
That's true.
There's a path in the back garden between us and the neighbouring property that I'm sure it was built to withstand a bomb blast in the Second World War.
Could well have been.
Could well have been. But a pedestrian path between two houses, I think it's a little bit over-engineered.
Maybe we'll find an Anderson shelter.
Could do. But this is the tool that we're doing that job as well.
And we still have like a garage. There's so much we'll need to use it for actually, isn't there?
Definitely.
So we've got a couple of projects today, haven't we?
Yeah, we do. We're here so early because we're waiting for delivery.
Oh, and it's here.
We need to stop this for now because we're near a lorry coming.
Right,
we'll explain later.
And we'll show you what happens later. Bye. Good morning.
Good morning. She will go.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
No.
The biggest problem will be when I get up there and we'll have a little look. That's what
This is the front that we're trying to improve today. As you can see, it's a terrible mess. They've got this awful wall they've put in. Can't do anything about that today. This is the lorry. He doesn't think he's going to be able to get down. So you can see that this is a problem. That's our access, and there goes the lorry. There's a lorry. Yeah, it's on the tight side. Let's see. So this is our project for the day, or starting it at least. And you can see under there the massive concrete slab, which I assume took us to the original gate. And here he comes. Oh my god, I can't watch. It's way too... They,
You'll be getting to the edge, won't it? Yeah, you're right there, but when you're coming, you're right up close to this. Yeah, it's getting...
oh, but you look like you want to like. We're on
It's
a ship.
perfect.
We're not. We're all at an angle. Like we're. I'm going downhill.
I'm going down.
Yeah.
Right, so that was exciting. Golly, I see what she means.
Yes, exactly. See, sometimes the wife does know. Now it's the other way. So
Now it's perfect. Stop messing around.
Well, you've seen the tools now anyway.
Yeah. So that was exciting. That's the fourth time I said that. It'll be edited though, so don't worry. Yeah, we've just had a delivery. This week's been a good week for us because we've just, I think, been extremely lucky. The kindness of people, the generosity that enabled us to buy this concrete breaking hammer yesterday. And a couple of days ago, I signed up for an online account at a local builders merchant or a national builders merchant whose name begins with J. I'm not sure if they want me to mention their name yet. We're not sponsored by them or anything, but don't mess around.
No, hang on. No, it's not working. Oh, yes, it is. But hang on.
I was in there.
No, it's got something network available.
Ignore it.
Okay. Hang on. There we go. There we are. There.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
Sit down.
I have to direct everything as well.
Director, project manager.
Oh, my gosh.
You're obviously not a cake maker at the moment.
No, well, I'm not allowed any
Right,
fat.
let's get on with this. Yeah, so I contacted this builders, well, I didn't know, set up the online account. About 2 hours later, my phone rings. And it was the regional manager for this company. And she introduced herself. She said that the online account had been created and it was available to use. And she said, just for interest, what are you using the account for? And I told her a little bit about the cottage and a bit about my recent health history. And she said, I'm really sorry to hear about your health. I'm really excited to hear about your project. I'll contact your local branch and make sure that they look after you.
And you mentioned the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mentioned the YouTube channel, but that was the last thing I mentioned. It wasn't her thinking, oh, that this YouTube channel is an opportunity for them, because after all, we don't have 75 million subscribers
Yet.
just yet.
Yet.
But I go into the local branch about an hour later, and I'm treated like royalty. Can we give you a cup of tea, sir? Cup of tea, cup of coffee?
Oh my goodness.
And
Didn't expect that treatment at home.
No, there's no point. So I told them what we wanted, and they said, yeah, no problem, we'll deliver that. And we'll deliver it tomorrow if you like. I said, no, we need it Friday morning. And they said, okay then, if we can't get the lorry to your place, what we'll do is we'll send 2 or 3 extra people along to help lift it from the lorry into your garden, because it's about 60 feet or so from where they've dropped it to where the garden is. And there was no, well, we can help you, but it'll cost another £50, or no, we can't help you.
Yeah.
There was just no bureaucracy. So I'm truly thankful for that.
Absolutely.
The lorry's arrived. The driver was going to give it a try to get his lorry down the lane, but I said, no, it's first thing Friday morning. The last thing you want just before your weekend is to mess up your lorry. So he's dropped it at the end of the road. He asked if we wanted some people to come and lift the stuff in, but it's a nice day out there.
Well, luckily you have an addition.
Yeah,
a brand new addition
there's
to
a
our
new
family.
addition to the family. It's my first wheelbarrow in England.
Now, we have to be honest with people. He has a thing for wheelbarrows.
I do like wheelbarrows.
And he has quite a collection through the years, haven't you?
I like a bargain. I think
you do like wheelbarrows.
We'll save that story for another day.
Yeah.
But I had a new wheelbarrow delivered, a nice strong one.
So it works.
It'll work.
You're not used to it yet?
It'll work.
Oh,
You'll be fine.
it's not my first
Yeah,
rodeo.
the sun's going to shine out there.
It is,
so
it's gorgeous morning.
we're going to take advantage of the weather and bring the stuff down ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, where is it? Down the end of the lane?
Down the end of the lane.
Oh, okay, so we best get on and do that
yeah,
then.
come on, hurry up.
Okay, well, let's do it now then.
Right, so we'll finish this for the moment because we don't want to upset any of the neighbours.
Yeah.
And talk to you later.
Yeah.
So the sound that you can hear that's like a jet engine is the exhaust to the diesel heater that I installed the other day. And there it is. It was a quick project to do, and hopefully the room inside's lovely and warm now. Let's go in and have a look. It's lovely and warm in here. Definitely not the kind of heating that you can have as a permanent solution, but we're now here, it's 60 degrees, so that's 17 Celsius, 9:05 in the morning, so I can turn it off now. A couple of buckets there, that's a project for Jill later on. I wanted to use them temporarily in the fire, but Jill's coined them for something else. So let's turn this thing off and go off and get a cup of tea.
Morning.
Filming yourselves on
Okay, yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we are. Yeah, giving it a go, and well, for our progress as well to see how we're doing. But yeah. Hello, good morning to you.
50 years ago.
Okay.
Because all the householders along here, the 4 houses, before we had mains water, I can only remember mains water, I'm not that old. I used to have to come for the water from the well.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking the other day, when I stand here and look at this,
Hello.
Come here, Ben.
and your garden's bigger than this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wider, it's only because it's the end house.
It's still, that's a heck of a lot of work.
Yeah,
to do, isn't it?
and when you consider your garden before all 4 houses sold, it went to the bottom, sort of where Berryfields meets Chester Springs.
Who's that?
Each house was roughly had about quarter of an acre, that was on quarter of an acre land, roughly. So when you've probably got about, it's bringing it down, what that'd be, 1/8 of an acre, something like that. That's what your property's on.
Yeah.
And onwards and upwards, Paul.
Get on, you take care.
We'll be around for a few hours. If you want the shopping list, just drop it
That's
down.
all right, thank you very much,
Right.
I appreciate that, yeah.
No
Okay,
problem.
You take care. Come on in, Ben, let's get out of the way, out of trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. Blooming great hole in there. So over the
So the
Okay.
water's been coming down. If this pipe's blocked,
This family.
then it would have been spewing water out
Yeah.
of there. And that would be
Okay.
another reason for the damp.
Yeah. So that's what you need to buy.
Something.
Right, okay. So my thought would be to have had it over here. Oh, I see. No, you needed to go back against the house.
Where do you want it?
I think I would have said to this side,
Right, okay.
and then if I did one, say that's a step, then I would have had the other one slightly that way. So just go in like a step over here and then. Nails, I've got nails. I need scissors. Oh, so I have to put that away. Making a very odd noise. Why are you looking like that? Do you disagree with me? Just say it if you.
I just got to think about how to make it happen.
Well, I just thought if we will have one slab, then the next one's just slightly like this, then slightly, and then straight, and then slightly that way. Or you think I look stupid?
So the slabs remain at right angles to each other.
Yeah, but just slightly.
Let's just put them down a minute.
You want me to get the sack truck? I'll just get my gloves and I'll get the sack truck.
from there, sort of.
Then the second one.
Forget the second one. The furthest one out should be where?
Well, I guess around, that would be the furthest point in front of the window, yeah, around there.
So there?
I think if I could, I'd have it this way a little bit more.
Right, here's
But,
my,
yeah,
here's my problem.
yeah.
The pipe is straight. So that one's okay in the position it's in, is it? Do you really want to?
No, I'm not that, I can be flexible. If you explain to me what then I can, the basic thing is I'd like to have some pots under the window. That's
okay.
Is that where the pipe's going?
Well, we want to put the pipe under the paving slabs. And
To keep them like under the paving slabs all the time. I thought they'd be under chipping, that was all, but it doesn't make a difference.
Where do you want? Where do you want this? Tell me where you want that one. Is that far enough out? Do you want it out further in, or you think about it and I'll go look at the tape measure.
That's far enough out.
So you're okay with that?
Yeah, that's okay. Because I'm looking and we've got to get to the door, so that makes sense. In fact, maybe we'll bring it this way to bring it, or however it works with the size of the slab. That won't matter to you, will it?
What do you mean, the size of the slab?
Well, basically, we just need to do it so it goes back to the door. That's all I'm thinking. So the widest one might be that way, or does it need to stay that way?
What we'll do is 50 centimetres away from there. Where that slab will be. So if I go 55.
I thought the pipe would be nearer the house. I thought it was going next to the house. That was why I was confused. So I see you're going to take a lot of the. I thought you were just going to have a channel next to the house for the pipe, for the concrete, but I see it's more. Yeah, okay. it looks like the ground slightly goes slopes away from the house, or is that just... No, maybe
There's a
not.
spirit level in there. You
Okay.
go and get this. There's a long one and a shorter one.
You need a hand, or...
Now you go and get the spirit level.
Okay, alright. Hello. Okay, so you can hear me, Richard's out cutting the stone at the front, and it's getting a little bit full, he's in pain, and everything's hard work for him. I'm feeling like a bit of a spare part, and there are loads of jobs to do. For some reason in my head it was an outdoor day, but I'm just wandering around. So I'm going to try and get the paper and plaster off this wall, and then, or if it is difficult, I'll go to the hall. At least I'm doing something and keeping busy. So let's see how easy this is. How easy is it to separate two buckets that are should be together forever? Alright, let's see. I've got no idea whether I'm about to do this, or whether I need this the bigger tools. So.
Reach over there. Oh, sorry. Have me show.
Yeah. I was saying that.
Excuse me, yes. Yeah.
I was saying you were getting grumpy. I was feeling like, well, I wasn't doing anything.
We should have a mask on, but.
Okay. And then there are. I was just saying I was wanting to be outside today, and then I thought, well, no, this is silly because this is something. And I thought, and I couldn't work out how to get started, and I didn't know. And then all I decided to do is just go like that, and then I realised how easy it was.
Yeah.
And so
that's part
this is a little bit ickier.
That's part of the problem. We all spend too much time talking about it,
well, no.
about the right way.
No, and I tell you what as well is because I thought, is there a quicker way, is there an easier way? And then you realise that if it is resistant, then you'd have to. But when I realised how easy that was, there's a funny bit here. There's like a, I don't want to pull it. Right.
Now that I spent those ages trying to find the blooming key and having to dodge it again.
Oh, why? What?
I've just found it.
Oh, I just spent ages trying to find the keys for the house, but I am going to put a mask on because that was stupid. Can I get you anything now?
No, it's
Okay, I'll go back to work.
It was incredible.
Is that good?
Absolutely brilliant. Saved hours of work.
Oh, what have you done?
Yeah, I just got to get in there with the pick now and pick it out. But brilliant.
Look at that. I got awfully excited. I was something folded up inside. I thought, oh my god, this is it. This is the weather load. It was a bit of wallpaper to fill the hole.
Look on the bright side of life, it could have been toilet paper.
I was scared, I have to say. Now this is really hard on here.
Right. So that'll be. The previous owner mentioned that they had some walls damp proofed.
Oh.
So they would have had this wall and that wall damp proofed.
Right, okay.
So if you can chip it off easily, then fine. If not, leave it.
Yeah, I'll go to the hole, so yeah. Okay. So I'm going to stop here because I'm not sure quite where it's going to. I'll be quicker with the other tool. Not sure where that is, so I'm going to just do bits that will be easy to come off right now. Make at least get the air, the wall being able to breathe again. So I'm going to go into the hall, try and take off because the bottom of that's really wet. Upstairs, our room is the same. So basically, as soon as we can get some air in, it's got to be good surely, and also see what we're working with. So yeah, onward and upward.
of lunch. There's just soup in there.
What do you want?
I shall have a satsuma and an apple and a sausage sandwich.
You want a sausage sandwich? Do you want me to warm them up?
I don't mind. I'll carry on with this in a minute.
Okay.
Behind the pit gate, I think.
Give me that mask then.
I've got a mask. Blooming hard work. Certainly glad I got the angle grinder, but not being able to bend my legs properly, that's one of the worst parts, but good job done. Now let's get the big guns and see how this new tool works. One of these in a very long time. The old camera in. It wouldn't be good to run out. Now we're getting to the good stuff. absolutely incredible. So I'd just like to thank those subscribers that very kindly bought us coffees. As I mentioned earlier, we didn't drink much coffee, didn't spend any money on Belgian buns. We saved the money to buy important things, and one important thing was that tool that you just seen me use. In just 2 or 3 minutes, it has saved me hours and hours of work. Still lots of work to do, but thank you so much. That's made my life so much easier. Should have got Jill to do it really, but anyway, you just can't get the staff. Going to use my nice new wheelbarrow, but I thought, what's the point? I'll put it straight into the bucket, then I can go immediately to the landfill instead of having to transfer from bucket to from the wheelbarrow to the car. Concrete's about 50mm or 2 inches thick. Bit over engineered really, I would say. There's a hole in my bucket, realise that. I'm not sure if when I publish this video that I'll play it at normal speed or at time lapse. When you see things time lapse, you've got no idea how much effort and how long they take. On the other hand, when you watch the speed that I work, you can probably go off, get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, or a beverage of your choice, come back, sit down, start drinking. I've probably only just managed to do another few centimeters, probably because I talk too much. But one of the questions that came to mind as I was doing this, if any of the people watching have ever had chemotherapy, I'll be very interested to know whether you have problems bending your knees and problems with your muscles, something that I suffer with at the moment. Never used to. I've never been a ballet dancer. I know you might find that hard to accept, but no, I've never really had the build. But I've always been able to bend down fairly easily. But now it's very hard. Is it because of the chemo? If you've had it, let me know whether you have the same problem. Back to work. just before I went to bed last night, I checked our comments and we'd received a comment from a person called Tracy. Tracy had found the video that we published 3 months ago, and the feedback was very positive. When I woke up this morning, had my first sip of coffee, I looked at the comments again, and it seems like Tracy had spent many hours between last night and this morning UK time to watch all our videos and posted comments on every one, so I truly appreciate that. It's a good way to start the day, when the comments are positive, of course. It's been a good week this week. It was a bit of a milestone for us, because up until now I've been editing and publishing the videos. Jill hasn't done any. I think it was more fear of doing something wrong than anything else. Good afternoon. Having something, having some good exercise. Yeah, it's a big project, but it's fun. Would you live close to here, or? Okay. You're just doing a little circular, are you? Rather than me. How many? 30. Not from around these parts, are you? So where are you from then? Okay, nice, lovely coastline. Yes, my daughter lives in Scotland, my mother-in-law is from Scotland, so...
Have fun.
Pardon?
Have fun.
Thank you. Good afternoon. We have a little lane running in the front of the property. It's just, there's a pedestrian walkway. You don't get that many people go down, but it's good to talk to people. I got this camera turned away because some people don't like to be filmed. I understand that. I'm not really that keen myself, but needs must. Yeah, as I was saying, I think Joe was just afraid to make a mistake in publishing the wrong thing. I said, look, it's just publish something. It's practice. See if people like it. You'll find out if people like it or dislike it. It was a short video. She had plenty of positive comments. So looking forward to her publishing more in the future. The idea in the beginning of this channel was that she takes over most of the YouTube stuff, and we share the renovation work. So it's good that things are going in the right direction. I've got to stop talking. Sorry about that. Go and make yourself another cup of tea. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Right. Progress. Let's get the wheelbarrow out. Once you've done a job and you look at it, you realise the error of your ways. I just measured an arbitrary 20 centimetres, 8 inches between the two first cuts. I thought that would be wide enough. Didn't bear it much thought. If I'd actually thought about it, if I were to do it again, I would have first measured the width of my shovel and then put a couple of centimetres on the width and then cut it. Now, just need to use this one But still, it's another new toy and a bit more practice. A few other subscribers said that they guessed that the soil was clay, and their guess was right. It is actually very wet. Jill was asking me what I was going to do with the excess soil. I told her I was going to dig a hole and bury it. I wasn't very keen on that idea for some reason. It's like the cooking shows where they say, and no, now, over here we have one we've done earlier on today. Stick to wasn't the brightest of moves to use this piece of wood. I just looked, found a piece of wood and started using it. Luckily I haven't caused myself an accident, but it's got a screw sticking through at each end, so let me go and choose another bit. Didn't mean me. Oh, the tripod's fallen to pieces. Yeah, these people listen.
And they don't interrupt.
And they don't answer back.
Wow.
It's a win-win situation.
Have a look at this.
Cool, that's a good job. Right, since you're able to
Yeah.
bend down,
Oh, okay.
can you look on the floor here for a nut and washer that screws into that thing that's by your foot?
Yeah. God. Needle, haystack springs to mind. And it fell round it.
It's probably in the trench.
Oh, in the trench. Great. And definitely down this end.
Yeah.
And another bit.
I think there's another bit. Good afternoon.
Oh God, what's that?
This is
Fire alarm.
smoke detector. It's great that in modern houses or houses when they rewire them, there needs to be smoke detectors. Unfortunately, the place that they position them is normally where, if you're doing a little bit of cooking, they just go off spuriously. Jill's cooking isn't that bad normally. 2, Yeah, so Jill went upstairs, assuming that it was dust that set the fire alarm off. But we had two, one upstairs, one downstairs. I just asked her if she was cooking anything. She said no. She said it's the one upstairs going off. She's burnt the sausages. I think it's just revenge because she's not eating them and I am. So. Anyway. Camera off, lunchtime.
Oh, you shame on you.
Shame. Don't judge me.
Shame on you. You know, there's people that will judge you. People.
No.
You could have a rice cake or you could have one of them.
You could have a smile.
You always. Well, I'm always smiling.
Well, even when you're eating the rice cake?
Excuse me. I have this week, and I hope people are sitting down for this because this is dramatic. I was put on by a doctor, so not because I decided it was a new fad, because it won't work. I was put on a starvation diet. I know, I can hear people sobbing, which was dry toast and clear soup. And that was it. I survived. And the love of my husband was support. Oh no, you didn't support me. There we go.
No, anyway. Right.
Anyway,
right along, just
so you know, there's a support.
Right, very quick update.
Can I just say, for all you know, you start the day. We had a really clear plan today. We were really organised. But you get to this time of day and you realise that you're nowhere where we're expecting to be, and you kind of take different paths during the day as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right.
So
proceed.
Quick update. We've already come to a challenge with the French drain because we have nowhere for the water to drain into that's deep enough. So what we're going to do for the moment is we're going to get up some of the concrete at the front. That's what we talked about this morning. We're going to dig the drain, or we're going to dig a little trench about 15 centimetres deep, maybe 20 centimetres, so that if it works, it matches up with the drain that comes down to the ditch on the other side of the path. Once we've dug it, we'll cover it over with polythene, put some paving slabs on top, and then we'll wait until it rains and rains hard. If we come back and the trench is full of rain or full of water, then we know that the French drain will do something. If we come back and we find that in spite of heavy rain that there's no water in the little trench that we've dug, then it's obvious that we're wasting our time with the French drain being that deep, and we'll need to go deeper. If we go deeper, digging a few extra centimetres in front of the house is no big problem, but we then need to find a way to dig another 4 meters into the garden, then dig a big soak away. So that's the challenge that we're facing at the moment. We'll have a quick cup of tea and then we'll get on.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He has eaten this already, just so you know. It's not a full pack.
One. I've had
just one. Just one.
Don't judge me.
Well, I would anyway. You know where that goes?
No.
Okay. Just asking.
Finishing this before we go home.
Finishing the whole thing?
Finishing all of this chipping out.
Alright.
Sit yourself down. Right. Sit down and relax. Make sure there's enough room for me in there. Oh. We're here. Hang on, are we level again?
Oh, it will do.
No, we are perfectionists.
We are wonky at this time, are we really? Oh, I think we're kind of wonky at this time of day.
I don't want to detract from your beauty.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Oops. All right then.
Okay.
We were here at 7:30 this morning.
Yeah.
It's now 4:30. It's been a good day. It's been a hard day. Haven't made quite as much progress as we would have liked. Having said that, we've made progress.
Yeah, definitely.
If it wasn't for the great new tool that we bought with the money,
Oh gosh, that saved.
I would have still been out there
Yeah.
chipping away with my bolster chisel and my lump hammer. So overall, good progress. Also, Jill's not been idle while I've been working out there. The walls have been, some more of the plaster's been taken off of here.
Yeah, and the hall
Yeah,
as well.
we got the garage cleaned out. So
Oh, it's made a big difference.
yeah, so we can get some more stuff in there now.
Let's fill it up again.
And what we'll do before we finish tonight, we'll just put some plastic sheet over the trench that I've dug, and we'll put something over the plastic sheet to make sure that nobody steps in it. We'll put the
Like
rope
a
across the
burglar alarm.
entrance just to keep anybody from coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
And let's see if there's any water coming in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's it, because although there's no rain, there's still so many areas where water's just coming on through, isn't there?
Yeah, and
So,
those subscribers, there was Conan Bowler, there was Nick, and a
oh,
couple of
there
other
was-
people that
yeah,
made
from
comments
Canada
about the
and yeah,
Catherine
Chris-
from Canada.
Oh, Chris, yeah.
Catherine,
Okay.
and all of you were right. That the clay soil was obviously holding a lot of
Yeah.
moisture. When I got the first layer of concrete off, I thought, no, this is nice and dry here, but I just went down a couple of centimetres, and thick, heavy, sticky clay. Enough clay to make a pizza oven someday, one day.
Oh, I do like pizza.
Perhaps you can buy me one tonight. All right then, we will finish for now.
All right.
Hopefully we'll get a video uploaded tonight. It's Friday, and look forward to your comments.
Yeah.
And for those of you that haven't done it yet, as us YouTubers say,
Oh.
please subscribe.
And this is where, if we were professional, we'd have a little ding, 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 ding. So,
Yeah, but we
please
have a
do.
smoke detector.
Yeah, I forgot the sausages.
All right
Anyway, thank you.
Thanks. See you in the next video. Bye. Oh, don't overdo it. You're playing to the audience.
Yeah, well, you're just full of it. Full of something.